Hi, this is Kirk Higgins, your instructor for Humanities 101 Introduction to Pop Culture. Just wanted to introduce myself and talk about the books, talk about a few policies for dropping the class and refunds and things like that, just to get us going. First of all, I have a very extensive background in both history and music. I've played music all my life in many, many different settings, still actively play and perform and practice all those good things. And I also graduated with a history degree from NAU many years ago in the 70s, and I've been doing history and music ever since. So I guess it's a natural thing to combine those two into a humanities class that deals with music and history. But that's not all we deal with in this class. We also deal extensively with film, the history of film from the 50s on, the history of music from the 50s on, rock and roll music of course, and also some television and advertising ideas. But we don't treat this in strictly a historical context. We really try and put in some societal issues and some critical thinking issues about censorship, about why movies in the 50s did not show any sex, drugs, or violence, and whereas the movies in the 60s did. Why did this happen? How did this come about? And the increasing use of sex, violence, and drugs in movies and in music, and later on, more modernly, in video games, which we'll cover in the last part of our class. So, if that's what you want to study, this class is for you. Remember, there will be much topical discussion on First Amendment issues and lawsuits and censorship codes, and also the famous parental advisory sticker that we know and love from buying our CDs at Walmart. Although some tell me that you couldn't buy a parental advisory sticker CD at Walmart. The books we use for this class, be sure you get these two books, get no others. I do not have the books with me. I do have copies of the cover. The first book is Anti-Rock. That is a picture of the cover. Anti-Rock, available at the bookstore for $18 brand new. I like the way the lighting changes. Do you like that effect? Available at the bookstore brand new for $18. Also available many other places on the internet. eBay, Amazon.com, ABE.com, abookexchange.com, ABE. I haven't tried that one. I have used eBay and Amazon extensively. You can pick up this book very inexpensively. Anti-Rock. We'll be reading that entire book. Very good book. Secondly, our critical thinking book. Back to Anti-Rock. Back to Anti-Rock. Any version of this book you find is fine. Don't worry about different editions, different ISBN numbers. As long as the title is correct, the book is correct. Anti-Rock, the opposition to rock and roll. Our second book is quite a bit different. There are a number of editions of these. This book even came out under a different subtitle. I don't understand how that happened. Our critical thinking book looks like this. It is entitled Nonsense: Red Herrings, Straw Men, and Sacred Cows, How We Abuse Logic in Our Everyday Language. This book has a red cover. My photocopy is in black and white. This book has a very red cover. Be sure you get the red cover book that looks exactly like this and has this exact title, including this exact subtitle. The book is by Gula, G-U-L-A, Robert J. Gula, Nonsense. Again, be sure you get this exact book with the red cover, except no substitute. The book is also available at the bookstore for $12, also available all over the internet for much less money in a used version. Please save some money and get a used version. I heard a rumor that certain math books were costing $190 this semester. Crazy, I say. Maybe I should get one more button there. There we go. Making videos is always a bit strange. So what else do we need to talk about? We talked about me, musician and historian. And if you have any questions about music, please talk to me about it. I'm very interested in all facets of music, and from classical right on up to modern hip-hop. I've also been a DJ for quite a bit of my life, so I've been involved in all styles of music. Something else very important we need to talk about. This class is in 3 sections. There are 3 different sections. Be sure you know what section you're in. One section is fully online. Another section is the hybrid course, meaning it's half online, half in class. We meet 8 times during the semester. And the second course, the hybrid course, is the Prescott class, which begins Monday night, the 22nd, at 5:30 in room 3125 in Prescott. The third course is also a hybrid course, half online, half on ground in Prescott Valley. Starts Tuesday night, 6 o'clock, PV 40. Again, be sure you know which section you are in. If you are in the fully online course, there is no on-ground meeting ever, never, never. If you're in the second course, which is the Prescott hybrid course, we begin our sessions Monday night at 5:30, Monday the 22nd. You must be there or you risk being dropped. This class is full. You must be there Monday night if you're in the Prescott hybrid section. Our third section is the Prescott Valley hybrid section. Meets Tuesday night at 6 o'clock. Again, third section is the Prescott Valley hybrid section. Tuesday night, 6 o'clock in Prescott Valley, PV 40. Again, you must be there for the hybrid courses. You must be there or you risk getting dropped. And so, if you decide to drop this course, again, the schedule is printed right here in the Blackboard thing. Our hybrid courses are going to meet approximately every other week, and the schedule is here. If you can't make these meetings, if you have any problem with hybrid, if you had any misunderstandings, you can still drop this class up through August 21st for a 100% refund. Again, you can drop this course 100% refund through August 21st, Sunday night. If you decide to drop next week, you can drop it for a 50% refund up through Sunday night the 28th. So again, you can drop through the 21st Sunday, 100% refund. If you drop next week through the 28th Sunday, you get a 50% refund. Please keep this in mind if this class is not for you. So, critical thinking. What is critical thinking all about? This is a critical thinking class, and you are really expected to think critically. It's not just a music history class. We don't just throw a mess of dates at you. We want you to think about stuff. We want you to think especially about censorship, whether censorship works. Does it work when your parents told you, you can't listen to that Dr. Dre CD because he sings about drugs and sex and smoking marijuana? The Chronic, right? And so that will influence you and cause you to do that. So we're going to restrict you. Does that work? Should we have censorship in our society? Is this good and bad? The one thing we'll learn in critical thinking, which we'll repeat over and over, that maybe there is no good and bad, maybe there are shades, and the true answer is somewhere in the middle if we can look at both sides and approach things from an intelligent, informed position. I think that's critical thinking in a nutshell right there. Looking at both sides from an intelligent, informed position. So, all that stuff, we've got books, we've got our dropping of the course in case you need to, critical thinking, the 3 classes. So, to recap, fully online, the online folder will open Tuesday the 23rd, Tuesday afternoon. All online folders will open Tuesday the 23rd. All 3 classes require you to look at online folders every week. All 3 courses, all 3 classes, all 3 sections of Humanities 101. The online part happens the same. You have to open your online folder once a week on Tuesday. For the Prescott class, we meet Monday night, 5:30 on the Prescott campus, room 3125. For the Prescott Valley class, the hybrid class, we meet in Prescott Valley Tuesday night, 6 o'clock, room PV 40. So I'll plan to see you all in the hybrid courses either Monday or Tuesday, and you online people, be looking for the online folder to open Tuesday afternoon. And if there's any questions, please email me, of course, at the YC address. Again, this is Kirk Higgins, and there'll be more videos and lots of fun stuff coming up soon.